Good day. Hey, listen, I posted something about how people squat, okay? And I took a poll on Instagram and I also posted it up on Facebook. And I showed, do you squat like this with your feet turned out? Okay? Majority of people said no, but there were a good number of people that said yes. And a lot in the strength profession. My question is why? Why do you squat like this? Is there a benefit to it? Is there something that I don't understand that the human body moves that way? And that's why we squat like that? Is it for more weight that we're all trying to move? Or at least the people continue to try to push that agenda, try to say that's what you need to do. What's the reasoning behind that? Because what I understand in studying over the last 5 years how humans move is a big reason why we have so many problems with pain and discomfort in this country right now and around the world. Is because we move improperly. We don't move correctly. But you can also say a lot of it has to do because how some people stand, they squat, they stand like this. So their feet become flatter, okay? So their shoe size continues to go up. And how do I know? Because I used to squat like that. I used to wear a size 14 shoe. When I changed how I walked, surprisingly, guess what my shoe? Moved back to a 13 where it used to be. Now you could say, oh, it's only one person. I dare you to try it. I dare you to actually try and actually move correctly and watch what happens. But my question continues to be padded. Why would you stand like this or why would you squat like this? If our bodies were meant to move this, straight on, and go look at animals. Animals do the same thing. Look at tigers, cheetahs, gorillas, things like that. They all move a certain way. They all move and their feet go straight. Why would their feet go straight? Well, that's the way they're supposed to move. That's the way God made us to move ergonomically correct. Humans, for some reason, start to change that pattern and then start to develop discomforts, right? Things don't work right. The body starts to break apart. We need total knees, total hips, all this kind of stuff. And we'll blame it on injuries and we'll blame it on something else, but maybe it is movement. If you have back pain, maybe it's the way you're standing, maybe this. I know it sounds simple, but I'm telling you, I'm living proof that when I changed the way I move, the way I squatted, the way I did things, my body went back to normal. And I haven't had any of that discomfort and horrible pain that I used to have when I used to squat incorrectly and stand incorrectly. My feet always used to be turned out when I'd stand. Not anymore. Straight on, and I make sure of it. And I look down, I check it. It's as simple as that. Now, it took me a while, but there is a program that I put in place to do that to make sure I fix that. So if you're having issues and you're not understanding why, maybe why your body hurts, maybe it's as simple fix as getting your feet straight. Now granted, it's easier said than done, but like I said, I did put together a program that it worked for me, it worked fantastic, and it's worked for a lot of my clients that I work with to get them in the program. And that's what happens when I talk about Earth Strong. You have to get back to the foundational movements of what God intended us to move. And if we're not doing that, then we're not living by those principles. And our principles are off. And I told you, we always need to strengthen our spiritual, mental, and physical. We do those three things, watch what happens, but you have to also start with movement. So reach out, let me help you out, get you out of this pain that you're living in. Because there's no reason for it. It could be a simple fix, get those feet straight. All right? But hey, if you think we're supposed to do this and squat why, tell me why. Tell me what the reason is, and don't tell me so I can add more weight on. Because if that's our goal, then we're not looking at longevity of a human being. We're just looking at short-term success, and then eventually we break down. Reach out, I want to hear. Be blessed, God bless you, and take care.